No, that's not true. It's on all of you who are screaming at him.
Let him play.
That boy, this rookie season, this second-year season is only going to work if he gets these 9 plays in tonight. Look, here, let me back up for a second, because I actually don't have a problem.
You want to back the truck up?
Back that thing up.
You're looking real good.
Thank you. I got no problem. I completely expected him to play tonight. Kyle Shanahan said before the preseason even started, he's going to play in games 1 and 3. I'm more projecting that if you look at the way sports is going, this is the direction it's going to go over the next decade. My overall point, this is less about Trey and tonight. This is more the bigger picture. We as fans and they as players have rallied against the preseason for years. It was part of the collective bargaining agreement. They wanted fewer preseason games. They got it down to 3 from 4. Game 3 used to be the dress rehearsal. And then game 4 was the game that the players who mattered kind of sat out of that hole. Well, now we're down to 3. Well, where do you think it goes next? How long until it's 2 and then 0? And how long until the Super Bowl champions from last year and their philosophy, young player or old, if you are a clear starter and you matter, you out. You're out. You're not playing. It's just the way it's going to go.
But they won't ever get to where there's not 2 preseason games because there's too much money in it.
That's probably true.
They make money.
That's probably true.
And that's where.
But you as a team, the player side, you don't have to play that game. There's no money in it for them.
No, but why is Shanahan playing Trey Lance?
Because that's the way we do it now.
No, it's because they want to see something more from Trey Lance. There's something about Trey Lance that they want to see. They want him to get more ready than he is. It's not about the money. This game is in Houston, and if the turf is this unsafe that, Kyle Shanahan thought that it was going to hurt his player, he wouldn't play him. He wants Trey Lance to go through a 2-minute drill, maybe go through a little bit more offensive work with the O-line. Whether it's the 1s or the 2s, it doesn't matter. Kyle Shanahan wants to see more from Trey Lance.
And the players want to play too. Look, I get it. Josh Allen gets announced as out in this game tonight, but he played. Did he play both of the first 2 games? I know he played last week, and he played for almost a full half, and he played really well. Players don't go into it thinking like this, like, oh gosh, I'm going to get hurt. If you're an NFL player, you are by definition already completely nuts. You're crazy and you're fearless to even go out on that field. So I don't think they're scared. And I think the football team looks at this like, look, there's only so much we can do. You're going to have to go through the gauntlet and find a way to stay healthy. And that's part of the deal. So again, I'm not rallying against anything. I'm not offended. I'm not sending out a warning sign. But my thought is 7 years from now, there will be a cost-benefit analysis on playing quarterbacks who are clear QB1s in the preseason, and I think people will tap out on it. I've never watched week 1 of a college football season and thought, boy, they don't look like they know what to do. They haven't had enough practice. They haven't had enough, game reps.
Well, Michigan Appalachian State is on the phone.
Well, come on. There are upsets every week of the year.
Right.
You're going to blame that. The other team played well.
They sure did.
That's all I'm saying. You don't actually need to do this. Do we all agree? You don't actually have to do this to know how to play football. Trey Lance has already played in regular season games.
But if Trey Lance doesn't play tonight, when you get to the opener on September 11th, he won't have played for about 3 weeks. And we talk about rest versus rust when we get into the playoffs,
It's almost 3 weeks anyway.
It's rust.
Even if he does play tonight, that's 3. That's almost
4 days less. It's not. It's different.
Okay.
It's absolutely different. And the fact that he's going to get real reps with pads on against a team that's out to try to stop him, not some candy apple. Oh, it's a joint practice, or it's a practice against our own defense, and it's a controlled scrimmage. This is not controlled. This is real football-ish.
Yep. Thank you. I think preseason games are pretty candy apple. I think it's pretty vanilla.
They're less candy apple than a joint practice or playing against your own defense.
So again, that's why I call it a cost-benefit analysis. I'm not saying there's 0 redeeming qualities to play.
Right.
I'm saying it's not worth it. I'm saying going out there for 9 plays has less of a positive effect on your 17 weeks ahead than the negative risk that you're taking to do it. That's my opinion.
Yeah, it's your opinion, and the head coach, who's paid to have a more well-founded opinion, thinks differently.
Okay.
I mean, it's his job.
So can I use that every time you don't like a play call this year?
Absolutely.
He's paid to know, so you don't get to have your opinion on that.
We get to have an opinion.
Okay.
You get to have your opinion, but he is paid to make these decisions.
Yes, he is.
Much like, Farhan, in Farhan we trust, because, it's his job to build the roster the way he thinks he should build it. And Gabe Kapler in the spreadsheet, he's supposed to make the calls that he makes. Those are that's their job. So ultimately, yes, we can criticize it, but it's their job to make, and it's their call to make.
Yep.
And for Kyle Shanahan, the same thing. Now, if something bad should potentially happen, then Kyle Shanahan's going to be the one who has to bear the brunt.
And you.
Of course. I'll take it.
Okay.
Because I'm glad he's out there.
Yeah, no, look.
And if Trey Lance goes out in the first week and lights up Chicago, then I get the credit.